North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper has had Apple on his mind since the announcement that Apple would choose Austin, Texas, for its next location. His senior staff stayed in touch with the technology giant in the years leading up to its major announcement earlier this year for a 3,000-job campus in Research Triangle Park. In 2021, conversations picked up between Apple and state officials. Commerce emails on April 12 showed urgency. Multiple conference calls and team meetings were lined up, and officials put together the $845.8 million incentives package, the largest in state history, to try to lure in the investment. April 26, 2021, it was finally a done deal. Apple and Governor Roy Cooper's office announced plans to bring a 3,000-job tech hub to RTP. Records would later show the Triangle's main competition for the project was Ohio. Within months of inking the deal, Acute Investments, an entity tied to Apple, would purchase a 281-acre site in Wake County from the Research Triangle Foundation and Fidelity, fueling talk that an announcement of an investment in the Triangle was imminent. Because the property is in Wake County, a section of RTP could house buildings 14 stories tall under Wake County zoning rules. In May of 2021, Apple pulled the trigger on plans to house incoming workers at the 200,000-square-foot MetLife, Building No. 3 in Cary as it built out its RTP hub. It would make significant improvements at its temporarily subleased home over the following months, including filing permits for $5.4 million in renovations for the first 3 floors. As Apple continued to hire, it began to outgrow its temporary home in Cary. By August, it had leased an entire 140,000-square-foot 4-story building in Durham, recently vacated by Biogen. It was revealed that top executives at Apple had personally toured the site, including Apple's CEO Tim Cook. Over the next several weeks, records tied to negotiations with Apple would show 2 scenarios. The site in RTP. Apple would pick up a 400-acre state-owned tract off Tryon Road at Mid-Pines Road. The undeveloped property was nixed quickly, and the focus shifted to RTP. Apple initially told the state the plan was to occupy an R&D campus by the middle of the calendar year 2021, records show. More than a year after the explosive announcement that Apple would bring 3,000 jobs to Research Triangle Park, dirt has yet to move at the site, but that could soon change. Recent filings finally show signs of activity, however slight. Consider subscribing to the channel, as further video updates will be forthcoming.